because today's workout is a little bit of, they're calling it the greatest hits, as in HIITS. We do hit workouts. But the blocks are going to look pretty familiar. They're going to be some carryovers from previous workouts that we have seen.
Hips are stacked directly over your knees, and go ahead and relax so the tops of your shoes are facing towards the ground. From here, we're going to start with a T-spine rotation. So keeping one hand planted firmly, core engaged just slightly, we're going to bring fingertips to the ear and then raise your elbow towards the ceiling, rotating through that thoracic spine and then reaching that elbow back towards the floor. Go through this motion 5 times, again, focusing on rotating just through that upper half of your torso rather than rotating all the way through those hips. 10 total, 5 on each side. Staying in that same position, we're going to go right into what's called a cat camel. So you are mimicking what those animals, I guess, look like, right? So we'll go ahead and start by arching through that back, making that hump by tucking your chin and then tucking those hips underneath. And then let's go back the opposite direction, crown of your head and tailbone to the ceiling, really, really mobilizing that spine, really warming up that torso for some of the work that we're going to be doing later. 5 total here. And then we're going to, again, stay in the same position, moving right into what we call the fire hydrant. This is really to help open up those hips. So we are going to draw a circle with our knee. External rotation would be to lift the knee to the outside first and then shoot that leg out behind you, then bringing your knee back.
Remember how I feel about straight leg. Keep your knee bent, heel tucked to your hiney.
Internal rotation as well, just simply moving the opposite direction. 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Now our next one is going to be a dynamic runner's lunge. So we are going to add an overhead side reach. In order to help with posture, maybe grab something that you have at home. We happen to have a ginormous spoon. So we're going to have
a towel, or even just holding your arms over your head will be perfectly fine.
Shoulders are going to stay in the right position, ears stacked over that shoulder, over that hip, and then his front foot is going to come a little bit further than that 90-degree angle that you're used to seeing. This way, he'll be able to make it dynamic by shifting forward, opening up through that hip flexor while he's leaning over to the side. And again, by holding on to whatever object it is, maybe it's a towel for you, you'll be able to make sure that you stay in alignment. 5 one direction, and then 5 on the opposite side. One more exercise. We're calling this the plank to an alternating ankle reach. Get into your high plank position. Again, shoulders stacked directly over wrists. Feet are shoulder width apart. Tuck that core or those hips under to engage that core, and then lift through your hips, reaching your opposite hand towards that opposite ankle. You're simply going to go as far as you can for your range of motion, moving back and forth for 10.
Don't arch through the spine. The back stays completely flat.
2 full rounds, 5 exercises. Let's get that body primed for the work that you're about to do.
Let's begin the warm-up. So our goal is to get 2 rounds through. Remember, guys, if you still have time, just keep moving. Don't just stop and stand there wondering what's going on. So just like she said, T-spine rotation is all about moving through the upper spine. Don't let those hips move. Keep those hips and headlights facing the same direction. So with those fire hydrants, we're going to do the circles forward for 10 times. Then we'll do the circles backwards for 10 times on the same leg before switching to that opposite side. Remember, keeping the belly button glued to the spine. Keep the arms straight and the shoulders flat. If you forgot to start your watch, go ahead and do it now. Remember, as we lean deep into that lunge, make sure the knee isn't coming in front of the toe. So if we need to, we can always open up that stance, taking that front foot a little bit farther forward than we feel like we even should be. 3 minutes left in our warm-up. You got 2 minutes, guys. Those fire hydrants or those hip circles, remember working to keep that knee stacked right underneath the hip. So don't let your body shift to the side just to compensate for lifting up that leg. Shifting towards that bent knee, keeping that chest up. Eyes out on the horizon to make sure that we don't collapse forward. In 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about block number 1.
All about the glutes. We're going to use the mini bands, and you're going to have 6 minutes to go through these 3 exercises for as many rounds as you can do. The first exercise is going to be an external hip rotation to a lateral lunge. When you're doing this exercise, think about when you land, sitting back into your heel and not letting your chest drop. The option, limit your range of motion. You're going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other. Then you'll come down and place the mini band in the high band position, which is just above the knee. You're going to perform a high band hip bridge. So you'll lay all
Again, if you don't have a mini band, you can always use a weight in your chest or weight on your hips.
Up, squeeze at the top, slowly lower the weight back down. You're going to perform 12 reps. Your option is to limit your range of motion. The third movement is going to be an iso hip bridge to a walkout.
Do you guys remember this one from doing it last week?
One step out,
maybe 2 weeks ago.
and then one step back in. Try to keep tension in the glutes and not arch your back. Option, limit your range of motion. Don't walk out.
So again, if we don't have mini bands, you just lift those hips up and do the walkout. Maybe take even a bigger step.
For 6 minutes, getting as many rounds as possible. Let's get to work.
And begin. I mean, if you guys want, you can feel free to stand up to put on those mini bands. You are not in the studio. You can be your own liability. Make a big circle, but don't make it by arching through the spine. Keep everything up in here. Think about lifting with those lower abdominals and those hip flexors. On that lateral lunge, the temptation is going to be to put all the body weight in that toe that's stepping out. Make sure we're dropping weight back in the heel. We're putting that booty back towards the wall. Mini band's going to go above the knee. Feet are hip distance apart. Heels about 6 to 8 inches away from the derriere. Make sure those legs Make sure those feet are in an 11. No toes pointing out, no toes pointing in. Whew. My walkout is tough. This booty should be burning, especially if we have those mini bands. Halfway through the block. Nice, Sarah. I do like it, Manda, that you always come towards the camera in lateral lunges. It's nice. It's a fun perspective thing. I understand there's only so much space. Not everybody has a big ass gym in their basement. Just putting it out there. I'm very blessed. 2 minutes, guys.
90 seconds, guys. 90 seconds. We'll talk about block number 2 of 4. Come on, guys. Come on. Last minute. Our goal here in this block is a minimum of 2 rounds. If you made it 2 rounds through and you're working on that 3rd round, it is just icing on the cake. 45 seconds. Come on, team, 10 seconds. Looking great, Mary Beth. Is that Kate? Okie dokes, guys, block number 2.
A little bit of a challenge to this. We've got our paint cans. Make sure that if you are going to grab 2 objects, they weigh about the same to keep you balanced on either side. Starting in that standing set position, shoulders stacked over hips, over knees, over ankles. Feet stay on those railroad tracks, so about hip width apart. We're going to start by taking a big step forward. Now make sure that knee stays over your ankle, right? And on both legs, we're making that 90-degree angle. What you'll notice is that John is swinging his leg forward into that forward lunge and then simply swinging back into that reverse lunge. That counts as 1 rep. Your option, you can always remove the paint cans or whatever objects you have in your hand, or simply pause in the center before you go forward and then backward. Again, 5 on one side, 5 on the other.
If your knees are barking, let me know. We'll talk about it.
Favorite, we had to add it in here. It is that full burpee. All right, starting at the top of our hot pink towel we have on the ground here.
My wife's.
Okay, hey, it adds a little padding. It's all right, all right? So what we're going to start, standing set position again, hands go to the ground, and you shoot those legs out behind you, high plank position. Now it is a full burpee, so that does include that push-up, chest to the floor, pressing back up to high plank, jumping your feet in, and jump up. Your option is to remove the jump. We can also bring it down to our knees for that push-up if you need to, or simply remove the push-up and step back in. Exercise number 3, plank Spider-Man. We've already been in that high plank position. Let's get right back into it, right? Shoulders stacked directly over those wrists. Now for this one, you really want to work the side of your body, so keeping that core
So
nice
think
and
about
tight.
this one from the
Focusing
side.
here,
Remember,
we're
we're not
driving
coming
that
in like
to
a
the
mountain climber.
outside
Think
of
about
the
having
same
that knee and that
elbow, all
toe
right?
pointed out
Reset
and
every
bringing
single
up, out,
time.
and over.
Your
It is a
option, you can
side
grab one knee down to the
crunch.
ground, keeping that straight line, but working that one side and then the other. Our final exercise, John, you can just stay right down there on the ground. You're flipping over into a body weight crunch. You know what? Instead of body weight, why don't you grab that coffee right there? We'll add just a little bit more.
Or your one smaller weight.
Why not, right? Go ahead and lay all the way back on your back. You're going to have your feet shoulder width apart and hold that coffee just like it becomes part of your body. From here, as you exhale, you're going to raise your shoulders off the ground into that crunch. Really keep that core tight.
Remember, crunch is a chest up, not a chin up.
Right over top of those ankles and work through that range of motion. Obviously, you can take that coffee away if that's a little bit too much.
Okie dokes, guys. We got 12 minutes. Let's begin. Swing lunge, double dumbbells.
One step forward and 1 step back is considered 1 repetition. We got 5 on each leg. Remember that front lunge isn't about coming forward. It's about stepping out and bending that knee
Don't let momentum take that knee over the toe. Take your time. It's not a race. If you've been running an awful extra lot, your knees are really angry, lighten your weight. I know burpees, we've missed them terribly. Come on, team, you got this. Again, with that plank Spider-Man, think about turning that knee, the inside of the thigh open to the floor. Shoulders forward. Come on, guys, we're a third of the way through the, or 3/4, I can't even talk. Shouldn't try to do math while I'm exercising. We're 1/4 of the way through the block. If you don't have weights or the swing lunges are a little aggressive on the knees, feel free to go body weight. Come on, team, keep it up, keep it up. Coming up on just about halfway, guys, just about halfway. Dig deep, keep it moving.
There you go, guys. We're coming to that halfway point. Our goal is somewhere of 2 rounds minimum. We're probably looking about 3 to 4 rounds at this pace. Awesome, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nice, Cece. I was going to say, nice job, Melissa. And then you started to wobble, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't say anything. There you go, Amanda. We got just about 4 minutes left. Come on, guys. Come on. Coming up to the last 3 minutes. Remember, Sarah, shoulders back and down when you come forward. Don't let yourself arch. There you go. Much better. Mary Beth, your ponytail looks awesome. Come on, guys. We're coming up on just the last 90 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's fun to watch you on the burpees because I can see part of you and then you disappear. Then I can see part of you and then you disappear. 90 seconds, come on. Last minute. There you go, guys. Dig a little bit deeper. Come on. Nice, Sandra. Nice. Just 30 seconds until this block is over. Keep it moving the entire time. Remember how long we're going to have in that transition to breathe. $15. You got 5 seconds. 2, 1, and done.
For this 8-minute core block, we're going to challenge one of the most important anchors of our body, and we're going to add a little spice by adding a mini band. So
again, mini bands if you got them lighter as opposed to crazy heavy.
Around your toes, so that means sit down, make sure it's nice and safe. We're going to place the band around the toes and the balls.
If you're terrified for your face, that's okay. We can change it up.
Flat, always making sure the belly button is pulled into the ground. Elbows are nice and wide. We're going to rotate. Bring one elbow towards the opposite knee. Again, keeping the back nice and flat with tension on the band. 12 reps total here. Then we're going to relax our shoulders. Arms go up for a dead bug. Knees are at 90 degrees. We're going to straighten out one arm and the opposite leg, making it nice and wide, slow and controlled. Bring it back and switch sides. Again, back is always flat. Think tortoise, not the hare. 12 total. Then we're going to come into our reverse crunch. So our palms are flat for stability. Same tension on the band. We're lowering the heels down, slow and controlled, and crunching back up. Belly button's flat, and that band is nice and tight. 12 total reps.
Again, if you're terrified it's going to roll off your face and smack you, then just don't use the mini band.
Up to the wrist position for isometric holds. So again, right where you would wear that watch, we're going to lay nice and flat. We're going to do a static crunch with scissors. So tension through the band, shoulders pop up off the mat, chin stays lifted. We're going to drop one leg down towards the floor and all together moving.
Notice that her shoulders are staying off the ground the entire time.
Here again, the back stays flat. 12 total with the isometric hold. To finish, we're going to bring both legs up. We're going to crunch through the core to drive the band up towards the toes.
So your goal is to not let those legs go anywhere. Keep them straight up to the sky. All we're doing is crunching through those abdominals. Her hamstrings are tight.
Let's get you guys on fire too. 8-minute core block. Get to work.
8 minutes of fun in 3, 2, 1, begin. So again, the band's going to go on your feet. I know it seems funky. Don't let those bands snap your feet together. Switch with control on the way forward and on the way out. Keeping those feet always hip distance apart so that the band doesn't snap up and through. On that reverse crunch, arms can stay alongside the body. Remember, we don't want to tuck them underneath because then we'll never learn how to engage our lower abdominals. Press out through those heels, tap them down, and bring the knees towards the nose. Don't let that band bring those feet together. I like your bright shoes, Cece.
So here's the deal, guys. With all of these exercises, we're not racing through. The slower we move, the more work we are doing, the more muscles we are firing, the bigger and stronger and more defined we are becoming. Woo. Coming up on just about halfway through the block.
This dead bug thing is deceivingly hard.
Halfway, guys. Come on, this core should be burning. Come on, guys, we got about 3 minutes, just about 3 minutes left. I like it. All those hands raise up, all those feet kick up. You guys are working hard today. That core should be on fire.
Come on, team. Just because you're below the camera doesn't mean I can't still see you. 2 minutes of work. Nice, Melissa. There you go, Sarah. So, Amanda, work on keeping those feet in an 11. Don't let your toes turn out. I know you're worried the mini band's going to pop off, but think about pressing a little out through the heels, using those glutes as well. So, Heather, you're doing the same thing I did. We're not going to lower the arm down with the leg. So when the left leg extends out, don't try to put your hand on your thigh. Just leave it pointing to the sky. It feels weird as hell. Lay down. Arms up. So left leg out, right arm goes back, but the left arm stays pointing to the ceiling. Now switch arms. But don't, there you go. Do you feel it? I had trouble with it too. About 45 seconds. A little less momentum, Sarah, come on. Just about 30 seconds. Straighten your legs, Melissa. There you go. Nice, Mary Beth. Come on, team, press it through. You got about 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Block number 4, the final block.
Is going to be all about you against you, just like we asked for inside the studio during our interval training.
This one's going to look familiar.
The best ways to train overall endurance. The way that this block is going to work, it's a little bit of a unique pattern. Tabata style add-on. So we're going to start with one exercise. You'll do 20 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest for round 1. Round 2, you guessed it, we add on another exercise, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 2 times with another 20 seconds off. We'll continue to add that pattern as we go through until we're all 6 exercises in a row, followed by those 10 seconds of rest to end the block. It's a total of 11 minutes, and we are going to make you sweat, burn a few calories. Are you ready? I think I'm ready. All right, let's get started with our pop squat. So we're going to start in standing step position, shoulders over hips, over knees, over ankles, feet shoulder width apart. As you face forward, we're going to drop down into those heels and then pop up, land on your toes, and then land in a squat nice and softly just to the front. So continue to alternating sides. If jumping is not for you today, you simply step out to the side, step back to the center, and drop into that squat. So that's round 1. You'll get 20 seconds of rest. Round 2, start with that pop squat again. This time we add on our atomic running man. So we're getting into our high plank position, shoulders stacked over top of wrist, straight line from your ear down to that ankle. From here, Dee Dee's gonna cross underneath her body. So opposite knee to opposite elbow with power. Nice and quick movements here. Again, you can always slow the movement down. 20 seconds of work, earn that recovery. Round number 3, we have to add on another exercise. So the next one, we're gonna pop back up and go right into those jumping jacks. Hands overhead, feet are jumping out and in. Again, your option there, simply step
We can't
it
jump,
out and
stepping's
step
always
back.
okay.
Round number 4, we're gonna hit the mat again. Back to that same high plank position. We've got push-ups, as many good reps as you can do in those 20 seconds. Shoulders stacked over wrist, wrist right outside that chest, straight line from ear to ankle. Your option here, you drop it down to your knees and work that range of motion from there. Round number 5, we add on another one. We're standing back up again. We've got those high knees. Back to that same standing step position. We're gonna pump those arms and pump those knees, driving them up as close to hip height as we can. Option here, you take it into that nice, strong, powerful march. One more round means we add one more exercise. We're back down to the mat with our bicycle crunches. Your focus here, since we are only doing this one time, slow controlled movements, shoulder to knee, back and forth.
So we're always going to do the pop squats. We'll always start with them, and we'll add on an exercise each and every time if you guys haven't done this before. It's a fun one, but it is a burner.
11 total minutes, 6 total rounds.
It'll go fast.
Let's burn that burn right, Val.
You ready? Begin. Pop squats. Come on. Five seconds. And rest. We got 20 seconds of rest. It's going to seem a little inordinately long, but that's just because in the next block, we're going to have 2 exercises and then 20 seconds of rest. We'll have 10 in between those first 2. So again, we'll start with a pop squat, and then we move into atomic mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, pop squats. Having trouble with that jump, we sit and turn. Well, a little more than halfway through. 2, 1, And rest. We have 10 seconds and we're going atomic mountain climber. So let's take it down to the ground. Let's be ready. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Atomic running man. Take the knee across the body. 10 seconds. Shoulders forward. Don't let them run away from the wrists. 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds, then we're gonna go pop squats again. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Chest up, booty back, tailbone underneath. Come on, squeeze your abdominals in. Five seconds. And rest, take it down. We're going atomic mountain, or atomic running man. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, take it across. Just to do those hips like you're a washing machine. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. We got 10 seconds. Anyone know what's coming next? Anyone remember? Jumping jacks. You're right. Yay. In 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. If we can't jump, we step it out instead. Halfway. 2, 1, rest. We have 20 seconds of rest here, and we're gonna go back to the top. We'll go back to those pop squats. Big breath in, shake it out. 3, 2, 1, pop squats. Look at that, team, halfway. And rest. 10 seconds, and then we're going down to the ground. We have those atomic running men, or ladies, or just running people if we're feeling non-binary today. And begin. Five seconds. And rest. We're going to jumping jacks. 20 seconds of them. Then we'll have 10 seconds of recovery. In 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those arms straight. Ten seconds. 5, 2, 1. Relax. We got 10 seconds. Anyone remember where we're going? Heather does push-ups. There you go, Amanda. You're right. Come on, let's take it down to the ground. In 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. If that form is breaking, please take it down to your knees. We already did a bunch of them with those burpees. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. 20 seconds of rest. We're going back to the top. It means this is the final round. No, there's 2 more rounds. Sorry, I lied. And go, pop squats. We got to get that high knee round before we get those bicycles. More than halfway through this block. Come on, guys. And rest. 10 seconds of rest, and then we're going to those atomic running people. 2, 1, begin. Shoulders forward, stay light on those toes. Come on, in 2, 1, and relax. Jumping jacks from here. Begin. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground, we have push-ups, and then we'll add those high knees, and then we'll find the last round, I promise. This time. In 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Don't look down at those feet, no reason to, come on. Five seconds. And rest. High knees, let's go. Guys, halfway through. Drive it just a little bit higher. 5. And rest. Got 20 seconds, come on. Ooh, big deep breath, shake it out. This one's the last one, okie dokes? Start with those pop squats. Last time we're doing each and every one of these exercises, we'll end with that bicycle. Smile on your face. 3, 2, 1, begin. And rest. I don't know when Orange Theory's timer got off and we got to the 5 seconds as opposed to the 0 seconds. I'm just going along with their timer in case anyone noticed and was weirded out. Atomic Running Man, let's go. Come on, keep up that pace. We got 5 seconds. And rest. Jumping jacks from here. We got 5. Begin. Come on, last time we're doing it. 10 seconds. Pick up that pace. The last 5 seconds. And relax. Their timer is weird. I don't know what they did to get off of it. But we're almost there, guys. Push-ups, let's go. Halfway. 5 seconds. And rest. Ignore her in the picture. I'll tell you when to go. Their timing's weird. And begin. Five seconds. Drive them up. And rest. We got 10 seconds to rest, and then we're going to those bicycles. This is going to be it. I know her timer is going to stop and go in that flexibility block, but don't you worry. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, begin. Promise I got you guys on my stopwatch. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. I'm gonna go ahead and pause her. We'll stretch together, but you can stay down on the ground.
Forward, keeping your
Maybe if I can find, there we go. Hey, everybody. Did we have a good workout? Okay, sitting down on the ground, let's go ahead and get into our straddle position. If you don't want to point right towards the camera, that's okay. I don't take it personally. So remember, first things first, we got to sit up tall. You can use your computer to go ahead and look at that spine to make sure we're not hearing our rounds. Take those fingertips behind you. Press tall on the fingertips, straighten through the arm. Feel that chest coming forward as we stretch through the inside of the thighs. If we can, keeping the abdominals strong and this opening through the inner thighs, take the hands to the inside of the thighs and bring the chest a little bit forward. Maybe we can slide the hands down to the inside of the calves. Maybe we can find the feet. Remember, the minute we start to round through the spine, that is the end of our stretch. Pull the toes back towards the nose, not just the big toe, but the baby toe as well. Press the back of the knees to the floor and think about exhaling the chest to the ground. Let's get a good side body stretch. Left hand's gonna come down to the inside of the left thigh. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale as we reach up, out, and over. Right hand comes towards the left foot. So what ends up happening a lot of the time is we're now looking down at that left knee and the left arm's just kind of hanging out. So let's go ahead and start to try to open up and get out from underneath that armpit. So we're here. Let's try to slide that left arm towards the right foot and try to open up by twisting through the torso, looking up towards the sky as we bring the right arm up, out, and over. Bring it up tall and we're gonna switch sides. Right hand to the inside of the thigh, left arm up, exhale as we twist. Take the right elbow to the inside of the right thigh, open up through the armpit. Maybe we can slide that arm forward and sink it out and find the foot. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Go ahead and bring those feet together. A little bit of popcorn. We'll hit the hammies, sit up tall and reach it out. Think about always reaching the chest forward as we roll the shoulders back and down. We're gonna go figure 4, lift the high knee up, scooch the heels towards high knee towards the heels and roll it down onto our back. Left foot down, cross the right ankle over top of the left knee, exhale that left knee into the chest. Again, we can take left hand to the left thigh and take the right hand to the knee and press it away. We can take that right hand through the legs and hold it here to the back side of the leg. Tuck the chin ever so slightly towards the chest. If with the tailbone and the back attached to the floor and the left knee at 90 degrees, we can continue to pull in, we can interlace those hands on the front side of the shin. If this leg starts to bend or starts to straighten, or if that shoulder comes up off the ground, that is the end of our stretch. Let's go ahead and let that left heel come down to the ground. Don't uncross the legs yet. We're gonna slide the right leg over top of the left, sitting like we were a proper lady. Take those arms out to the sides. We're gonna twist. Both knees come to the left-hand side. If it's a little too aggressive, we can always uncross the knees and just twist from there. Should feel this somewhere from right armpit all the way down through the right kneecap. Exhale all the air out of the tummy and twist just a little bit deeper. Press the right shoulder into the ground. And release, using those hands if we need to, uncrossing before we take it all the way up, if that's what our body asks for today. Right heel down, cross the left knee over, or the left ankle over the right knee. Bring that right knee towards the chest, hand to thigh, opposite hand to the knee. We pull and we press. We slide the hand through. We may even find that 90-degree angle.
Go ahead and release that right heel down to the ground. Go ahead and cross the left leg over top of the right. As we twist, both knees come to the right-hand side. Again, protecting the lower spine by keeping the abdominals engaged. Don't just let the legs flop over like a dead fish. Keep the left shoulder down. I know the temptation is to roll over like we were going back to bed, but think about opening through the torso. Go ahead and untwist. Extend arms and legs to the sky, and we're going to draw circles with the ankles, draw circles with the wrists. It's okay if they go in opposite directions. It's okay if they're going in the same directions. If we're in opposite directions, go ahead and change it up. Let's go ahead and find ourselves rolling up to a seated position. Swing the legs around, finding that all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Walk it back and roll it up. You guys did awesome. You did amazing.